as a normal consumer here, I wasn't gonna make an iOS 16 beta video, but after installing and using it, I wanted to share what I like about it so far. And this is by no means a review of iOS 16, so please keep that in mind. First, I want to say that because this available beta is a developer beta, you should not download this on your device. The only people I would suggest do it are developers, obviously, and those who are early adopters and adrenaline junkies, like moi. So far, I haven't encountered too many issues, but it is a buggy beta and a lot of people have ran into poor battery life and overheating on their devices. So keep that in mind. Now with that out the way, let me give you some of my thoughts. But before I get too deep into the video, as usual, if I can make you chuckle before the end of this video, if you learn something new, if you like how I'm rocking, or my favorite part, if you just like my vibe, then go ahead, like and subscribe. And while you're at it, hit that bell icon to turn on those notifications. That way, ding, you know when I upload something new. Now, let's actually get back to it. Oh, if you can see the smile, you'll see why in a second. I'm gonna jump straight to my favorite feature so far. Haptic feedback for the default keyboard has finally arrived. Is this a small feature? Yes, because Apple did not mention this at all. Also, it's kind of buried in the settings, but I'm sure there are plenty of people like me who have been waiting for this for a long time. To me, the haptic feedback is almost perfect. I would like for it to be a bit stronger, and it is easy to kind of miss the sensation if you're typing really fast. Sometimes my fingers get going a million miles a minute. But that doesn't mean it's useless, but a bit more strength for the feedback would be nice. Or, better yet, it would be nice if Apple added a slider to adjust the feedback towards the user's preference. Food for thought. Regardless, the feature is here, and I'm so excited after so many years. Next up, obviously the biggest feature that was rumored was the updated lock screen customization. You can now edit and customize the clock with various styles and colors. Nice. You can also add widgets to the lock screen, which is nice and awfully useful. Now, one thing I will say is that of the beta, the customizations feel a little limited. As I said, this is a beta, so hopefully Apple adds much more customization. There's 6 different fonts you can choose from. There are 7 base colors you can choose, but you have a slider which allows you to tweak the exact color that you want. Hey, there are various stock wallpapers and widgets you can use as well to customize the lock screen. You can even use your own photos as wallpapers. I am on my own lock screen. Conceited? Maybe. However, as of now, first-party widgets are the only ones you can use. Hopefully, developers will take advantage of and tweak their widgets to be able to be used on the lock screen, and hopefully Apple lets them. I'm sure they will. Also, the way the clock is positioned closer to the top of the screen to show off the wallpaper is magnificent. And the last bit about the lock screen is that, to me, it's a tease, but also hopefully a foreshadowing. Now, hear me out. It's a tease because the full UI isn't able to be customized like this. I would love to be able to change the entire UI's font and add a color theme for the entire UI like you can on Android. In addition, it would be cool to have themes be officially supported and able to change the UI completely. Again, like on Android, but hey, maybe in the future. The next one's a small feature, but it makes life a lot easier. In past iOS releases, you can swipe down from the middle of the home screen to gain access to a universal search bar. Now at the bottom of the home screen, there's a button which you can click to give you the same access. Now at first I didn't even notice it because it usually shows the little dots representing how many pages you have at the bottom. It still shows that, but after a split second, those dots change into the search button. Again, a super small change, but something that I personally feel improves the user experience. And this next one's dope. Now, how many times have you sent an iMessage and realized, oh crap, that was a typo? How many times have you sent a message that you just didn't mean to send or that you regretted sending? Drunk texts are really embarrassing. Not that I would know anything about that, guys. Now, thankfully, you can now edit and unsend those typos and embarrassing messages. Thank you, Apple. It almost seems like this would have been something introduced a long time ago, but now that it is here, it is much appreciated. Both of these features have a 15-minute window before you can no longer use them, which is, there should be more than enough time for you to realize you made a mistake. Also, side note, there's a cool animation when you unsend the message. Like, the little blue bubble literally pops. I think it's cute and dope and just a small touch of detail. You also now have the ability to recover deleted messages. That time frame is 30 days. So if you accidentally delete a message, you can finally go get it back. Another cool feature iMessage has gotten is the ability to mark messages as unread. Again, took a long time, but I'm happy. Now you can read a message that you may not have had time to reply to and mark it as unread so you can easily find it later and reply. There are also a few other improvements like share play via messages, collaboration invitations, collaboration updates, etc., which are all useful. This next one's personal to me. Now, within the Health app, you can now add medications you take and set reminders to take them when you need them. It's great. This is a great feature for anybody who has medicine that is pertinent to take at certain times and certain frequencies. Again, I personally have a couple which I have to remember to take daily. So this feature is absolutely amazing. It is something which is simple but makes you wonder what took so long to be added. And on other phones as well. You can add your medicine by taking a picture of the bottle, which is also cool. After doing so, you get results for the name, the strength, and the form of how the medication is taken. Something simple. Once again, other people didn't add this. Now, these are just some of the